when I won the US Open, he was like, this is the American dream. Like, I came to America, my granddaughter won the US Open. Even getting the check, he was like, wow, that's a lot of money. We need to save that. And I was like, yes, Grandpa, we're gonna save it. I first started playing tennis when I was 9, and I lived across the street from a club. When I first started taking lessons, I started taking lessons with a guy that was literally the most fun coach I'd ever had in my whole life. And I think for kids, like, the first experience is always the best experience, one that keeps them coming back. And that, I think, is kind of what still keeps me playing tennis today. My grandpa, when he came to America, his goal, his dream was to be a doctor. And I think seeing how hard he had to work to provide the life for, like, my mom and my aunts and uncles, like, he was always very committed to that. And I think seeing the hard work that he put in, he worked until he was 70, and he delivered 40,000 babies. I want to love my work as much as he loved his work, right? And I think that inspires you to do more and do better. And, like, it was amazing. From the time I was 10 years old playing my first tournament, my grandparents, my mom, my brother, like, when I was 10, we drove to San Francisco, and, like, 3 weekends in a row, we went to go play tournaments. My grandparents were always a part of that. And I think being able to be a part of, like, my life journey, and not only, like, my tennis journey, was really important for me, just because I had that sense of grounding. And, like, I always knew that they were there. And, like, even if I won or lost, it literally, they didn't care. Like, you know, they were always just supportive. And I was the only person in my family who had a professional career who didn't have a college degree. Education has always been number one before sports, and getting my degree and then my master's degree was really important to me, right? And then to be able to show my grandparents, like, okay, I got my master's degree, it was like, yay, everyone's happy. Like, it was a great thing. Even if I stopped playing tennis at 25 or 30, whatever it is, like, I always knew where I wanted to be and where I wanted to go. And I think that's because my grandparents instilled that in my mom, and my mom was like, okay, like, this is what I did, so this is what you need to do. I know at some point tennis will be over, right? And then I have, like, 60 more years to live, hopefully 70 more years to live. Knowing that, I was like, okay, I need to be set for this time. I need to save. I'm very meticulous in knowing and seeing, like, okay, in 10 years, I'll have this amount of money. I can only spend this amount of money in the year. So if you have 5 kids, Sloane, like, they're gonna cost this amount each, and then you need to have that money, and you're gonna need to be able to support them. I've always been someone who loved to give back. I love kids. Like, I think that they're, like, God's greatest gift. Like, I really do believe that kids are, like, the foundation, like, of our world. And I think you can change a kid's life by just being present and being there. And I think tennis has been my vehicle and has given me so much in life. And why not let someone else experience that? So, Sloane Stephens Foundation, based in Compton, California. We service all of Compton Unified School District. So we service about 10,000 kids a year. Kids that would normally never play tennis or ever pick up a racket because it's not cool and it's kind of expensive. So all of those kids play middle school tennis, recess tennis, after school tennis, and Saturday tennis. So all of our program is completely free. Even if it's like a 25-minute thing, they're getting to experience tennis in some way, shape, or form during the school year. Making sure that they're actually going to school and completing their work and excited about going to tennis after. That, for myself and my mom and everyone at the foundation, that's a success story to us, right? Being able to get them to a place where they enjoy competing and they're actually in the tournament, making it to the state championship and then graduating and then going to college. Like, that for us is huge.